What's up, guys? My name is Dale, a fitness and bodywork specialist out here in Southern California. I'm here today with IFBB Pro AJ Quimson.
What's good?
I do believe AJ. What are we doing today, AJ? For you?
Yeah, so my hips are rotated to the right, and then my right shoulder likes to roll forward. So I was thinking, release my chest. I know my psoas is tight, and then like maybe one of my lats. But yeah.
What's good about working with pro bodybuilders is they understand their body really well. And so when they tell me their chest is tight or their psoas is tight, I just take that and then we're just gonna go with that. Time to get naked and touch this man.
It's not the first time.
Oh shit. Head right there, face up. Pretty please. Oh, it's so cold. What was that?
There goes one of my phones.
The trap phone. Do you need it?
No.
All right. So your biggest issue is this hip rotation. I'm going to do.
This is a visual example.
I'm gonna do a psoas release. First, let me confirm it. I'm gonna do this mobility test. I'm gonna take your leg to your knee. Leg to your knee, that makes sense. I'm gonna take your knee to your chest. And then if your other opposite leg moves up, oh my God, it's tight.
No way.
So this is what I call a lazy Thomas test, just because a Thomas test, you're supposed to have your leg off the table, but his leg moves enough for me to know that his psoas is tight. So, all right. Have we done a psoas stretch before?
Yeah, the stretch?
Yeah, or this release?
Yeah.
Okay, I do it a little different now. The only different is there's a rotation. So knee up, you're reaching for the wall. So I want to see your hip drop when you reach for the wall. And then rotate out. So externally rotate with the hip.
Open my legs.
Yeah, open your legs.
All right, bet.
So do one for practice. Knees up, reach for the wall, stretch, rotate. That's all I need. Yeah, just as long as the knee kind of like comes to the edge of the table, that's all I need.
Cool.
Okay. So remember the psoas is underneath your abs, so I got to go really deep in you.
Pause.
I got to get underneath. I got to push really hard to get to your psoas, okay?
Get in there nice and deep, like.
I'll get there nice and deep, okay? I'm going to go really low, so I get the bottom part here and then the mid part here, okay? Deep breath. Exhale all the air out. Let's do it one more time. All the air out. Here we go. Okay, knees up. Reach for the wall. And rotate out. Nice, perfect. Good, there's one. Let's go for 10. Knees up. Reach. And out. 2. Knees up. Out. Number 3. Knees up. 4. A little more rotation, like closer to the table. Up. What number am I on? 5?
Yeah.
Reach, nice reach. 6. Down, out. 7. 8. So while AJ finishes 2 more, your psoas is a hip flexor muscle, and I do believe it's the only one that goes up past your hip towards your chest, and it's very overlooked. So when you feel your hips tight, you'll feel it in your hips, but you won't realize that it's a muscle in your abs. Done. Nice job. So retest with that lazy Thomas test that I do. And his leg doesn't move as much. Actually, it's a lot better. I'll get close to you. Let me check your QL too while we're here. So here, take a deep breath, exhale. Oh my God. God, your hamstrings are really tight. All right, let's do this real quick. Push into my shoulder. 3, 2, 1, relax. Push into my shoulder. 3, 2, 1, relax. Hold it right there. Cool. All right, hamstring curl. 3, 2, 1, relax. Hamstring curl. 3, 2, 1, relax. Nice. Wow. Oh my God, bro. There's so much. Your extra rotation doesn't exist. The limit does not exist. Oh my God. Oh my God, bro. I can't even rotate your hip. What the fuck?
That's crazy. I've been stretching a lot.
All right. Fuck's sake. Three, 4, 5. Okay, now, better. So this should be glute. If it's in the crease of your leg, let me know.
The crease?
A crease, like right here.
Oh, no.
Glute?
It's definitely my ass.
Does it feel good?
So.
God damn it. All right, let's move on to the chest. Okay.
Yeah, it's usually like closer to the insertion and then also like where it meets the front out.
Is where you feel the tightness?
Yeah, so it's like right here is like super internally rotated. So if I was to get it in like the normal position, I would have to like pin my scap down and then there. So like that's like how it normally is.
So don't pin your scap down. So that's you manipulating it right there?
No.
Or go back.
That's where like it should be. But if I just let it go, like the back of my scap, like right here, like my teres, it just pulls back. Or like this pulls
that's
forward,
fun.
so then the teres pops back.
That is fun. That's gonna be more pec minor related, which is always fun. What's the face for?
It's getting in there.
Grabbing a whole lot of boob right now.
Yeah. You can grab more.
There's not much left to grab.
Yeah, like that spot's really tight.
Damn. All right, Mr. IFBB Pro, what was the best part of your bodybuilding career? Or are you still bodybuilding?
I am retired now. Official announcement.
Oh, shit.
The best part was meeting my wife. Right, babe?
Yeah,
Good answer. Damn, so trained.
Yeah, no, I think it's just the people that you meet and the confidence that you get from doing whatever it is that you say you're gonna do no matter what. So you just have that confidence in your own willpower that you could do whatever it is that you set your mind to. And then, you know, meeting cool people along the way. Like, all my friends and my wife came from bodybuilding, so yeah.
Are you doing something fitness related now? Or tell people what you are, what did you do? Like, you turned pro. Were you able to like make that into a career?
Yeah. So I always went into bodybuilding with the idea that, you know, I don't want to be an influencer per se. Like, I'm not here to push people's products and sell my soul for a pre-workout or whatever. And plus, when you get into bodybuilding, even if that is your goal, you got to kind of understand that you're not going to be pretty forever. You're not going to be cool forever. So you have to have something for yourself. So piggybacking off of my bodybuilding career, I made a coaching business. So helping people get in shape without having to live the bodybuilder life. Because nobody eating 6 meals a day. I don't eat 6 meals a day anymore.
Nice. And how long have you been doing that?
I've been coaching people for 9 years, and I've had the business since 2019.
Very nice.
Yeah.
And then you just started a podcast and a YouTube?
Yeah, so I got a podcast. It's called the Lean and Lionhearted Podcast. You know, I interviewed you on there. We talked about you opening up the gym during the worst time in the world. I'm giving out some more fitness tips and helping people get in shape on their own. And then there's the YouTube channel, Lionhearted Fitness.
Plug it.
You know, you and I did the Murph with no prep work. I just showed up to the gym one day and said, "Yo, we're doing the Murph." And yeah, Dale threw up.
I threw up. I'm not going to hide it.
Unfortunately, I couldn't record that because I was running my mile and busy finishing. But, you know, quitters will be quitters.
I did not quit. What are you talking about? I still finished.
Pause.
Oh, no.
But yeah, post workout videos in there, train with some currently active pros or just by myself, and give you some ideas on nutrition and what I eat in a day, so it's not chicken, brown rice, and broccoli, because that shit is boring.
We'll have AJ's links to all his stuff in the comments below if you guys want to check out his channels and stuff. He posts a lot of really good information.
I'll post some pictures of Dale back in the day.
I appreciate you. No, man, both of you guys have really good skin. Not marking up.
Had good skin all my life.
Everyone, AJ's skincare routine is just dial hand soap to his
Yeah.
face.
If you're wondering how to get like really nice skin, I've never had breakouts. Just hand soap. Hand soap and lukewarm water usually works pretty well. Moisturizer's optional.
Oh my God.
But definitely get like some exfoliating gloves because your skin nasty.
Exfoliating gloves.
Yeah, I got that from bodybuilding, bro. Like, you know, before you
That's
get the
true.
tan.
That's
It
true.
is. So when you're bodybuilding, right, you got to get that spray tan. But if you have a bunch of dead skin, the tan won't stick. You'll have a lot of splotches. So you got to get the exfoliating gloves to rub off all the dead skin.
Can you move down just a little bit for me?
Pause.
God. I gotta get in there.
Nice and deep.
That's right. All right, subscap release on AJ's lower part of his rotator cuff.
The best.
This is his favorite thing in the world. Okay, lots of pressure. Actually, this is a interesting fact I just realized. AJ is the one that told me about bodywork to begin with.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
He was like, "Dale, your shoulder is internally rotated. You need bodywork." And I was like, "What are you talking about?"
I do work my body out in the gym.
And so I went on this crazy journey to find someone to do bodywork. This person eventually inspired me to get the certificates. Unfortunately, he moved to Arizona, and now I'm doing this.
For all of you watching, you're welcome.
That's right.
I'll take my share in the ad revenue.
You signed the release. Oh, God. Actually, your assistant did. Or your agent manager, whatever.
Didn't even know my phone number. She doesn't count.
You're fired.
Oh, God.
Okay, keep your arm bent in this 90-degree angle and give me 10 snow angels. 1, arm bent. So there. 2, there you go. Go. 3, go. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, and 10. Good job. Relax. Do the opposite. Push down into my hand. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Whoa, got it in 1. Hold it. Hold, no, hold it.
Oh.
You got it in 1. What would you say is the biggest challenge having a coaching business?
Interesting. There's a lot. I think a big challenge nowadays is that there's so many shitty coaches online that it gives everybody a bad name. You know? Like, I can't tell you the number of people that I've gotten on a call with, you know, just to get to know each other, and they're like, yeah, I've tried online coaching before, but my coach wouldn't respond to my message for like 5 days, or they didn't respond to my check-ins, or when I asked a question about why we're doing something, they just said, do it because I said so. It's like, that doesn't fucking help anybody, man. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't know if I can swear. But you know.
So you like educating people?
Well, yeah. So I mean, like, my goal is that, you know, I'm not coaching anybody until the day they die. So at some point, that means you need to know enough about your nutrition, your training, and have habits that are going to allow you to be able to do it yourself. So it's like you have to be able to teach people. Because if you're just like, you know, do this because I said so, they're not learning anything. And then as soon as you're gone, they're going to go back into their old habits. And usually it ends up being worse because you probably restricted them so bad that they end up binging on donuts and everything. So I don't find that to be very helpful. That's one of the biggest challenges. And then,
So you primarily do weight loss, right?
for the most part, yeah. I mean, I've got some people that are competing in bodybuilding, and then some that want to grow some muscle. But I mean, for the most part, as a whole, most people just need to lose a little bit of weight.
That is true. What's the biggest amount of weight you've helped someone lose?
Ooh. Off the top of my head, probably like 60 pounds.
Ooh, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Holy shit, that's a lot.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
And were they doing a crazy diet?
No, they were eating plenty. I mean, obviously, like, it's easier to lose weight if you have more weight to lose, so there's that.
That's true.
But yeah, you know.
Dude, 60 pounds is a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just people underestimate, like, what they can, or they overestimate what they can do in, like, 12 weeks safely, and they kind of underestimate, like, what can be done if you just stay consistent. So
Yeah.
it's like, it could be a lot more pleasant and comfortable and something that you can sustain if you just lower your expectations of losing 15 pounds every month or whatever.
Damn, even like on my side, I do a lot of like expectation management.
Yeah, you know. Well, it's tough because fitness is an emotional thing, right? Like, how you look and how you feel about how you look drives kind of your motivation and and so, like, you have these expectations because obviously if you're trying to make a change, you want to be different right now. But, you know, it took you however long to get that way. It's not going to come off in a month just because you decided that you want it. And so if you start doing something and you have this expectation to lose 15 pounds in a month and then it doesn't happen, then you get disappointed and then you want to stop because you feel discouraged. But, you know, if you still lost 8 pounds in a month, that's plenty, you know, especially depending on how big you even are, right? Like, if you're only 150 pounds, like 8 pounds is a lot.
Yeah.
It's a huge amount.
I get this from my clients. What do you think about Ozempic?
It's dumb. I mean, it has some applications.
I should wait. Let me clarify. Ozempic for healthy people that don't have diabetes, just for weight loss.
Okay, yeah. Because I mean, I try not to look into too many of these things because they just annoy me. But honestly, I was talking to a friend about this, and I mean, you know, I'm not sure this is like the most accurate information, but I'm pretty sure it's for people with diabetes, so people with high blood sugar, right?
Correct.
So if you have high blood sugar, and this drug is meant to lower your blood sugar into a normal range, that is a good thing. You don't want to have high blood sugar, right? But it also kills your appetite. So if you're a healthy individual and you kill your appetite, and it's also lowering your blood sugar, that means you're not eating enough and your blood sugar is getting lowered on top of that, then you can go hypoglycemic, which, you know, can actually kill you.
Correct.
So not really that great for normal people, and I think people just see something that, you know, can help them get results fast. But one, that can be dangerous for you if done incorrectly, and two, if you're using something like that, you're creating this dependency on needing it forever, right? Like if you take something to get in shape, but you don't learn how to do it without it, then once you stop taking it, you're going to lose everything. So then you're a slave to having this thing around forever.
Don't be a slave to drugs.
Yeah, don't do drugs, kid. Dare.
There.
Damn, I'm old.
Watch this video gets flagged by all the pharmaceutical companies. All you said was correct, though. Hypoglycemic is not good for you.
Yeah. I mean, that shit's scary. That's how diabetics die.
Yeah.
Type 1 diabetics. It's nice and crunchy.
You get that ASMR mic. I'll just make sure that this is at least loose for you.
Oh yeah.
Stretch me out, Dale.
So why did you get more into like instrument assisted versus more
Manual.
Yeah.
Simply because it saves my hands. When I was taking the classes, they were like, these were developed so we don't have to use our hands so much. There's a point in time where I was doing like 4 or 5 sessions a day, and I was just dying by like middle of the week.
Yeah.
And so after the years, like my technique got a lot better, so I'm able to protect my hands and elbows really, really well. But yeah, that's...
Yeah. So how do you gauge the pressure when you're using the instruments?
So I always like will test the tissue quality with like my hands first.
How's mine?
It's very soft. No, it's actually really good. But you can tell if someone can take a lot of pressure.
I can take a lot of pressure.
God damn it. You can take it?
I can take it.
You can take it.
I'm a good top.
But you're on bottom right now.
Not for long.
Oh.
Anyways,
yeah.
so you gauge it with your hand first, and then are you like testing like the pliability and like the bounce back?
More or less, yeah. So I can tell what feels like chuck roast. That kind of tells me that it's like the muscle's really tight, and you're probably going to be really reactive to it or guarded.
Yeah.
If it feels like filet mignon, I can probably use a lot of pressure, but if it feels like filet mignon, you're probably not tight there. Like this feels already really good.
Yeah.
So
I was literally just gonna compare it to steak. So it's like, so we're going well done versus rare.
correct.
Nice.
We want a nice carpaccio.
Yeah.
But this feels pretty good already. Feel that out for me.
Yeah, definitely has more range of motion.
Like, does it still have that tight feeling?
I think it's more like into my ribs, but like this is just kind of like secondary to it, you know, like because this part twists, after I train chest, the shoulder is like internally rotated and kind of just heals that way.
Mm-hmm.
That makes
So right
sense.
now, this, as long as this feels better now,
Yeah.
this rotation is coming from the hip,
Yeah.
which I did the quick Psoas thing.
Yeah.
But that might have to be for another day to fully get your lat is really tight.
Yeah.
Let me just do that real quick, bro, since you're here. You also get a bonus round. So let's do this. Let's like both feet like that way. Yep. Too much. You don't need to go off the table. And then that's fine. Since you competed at like the pro level of bodybuilding, would you say like keeping your body mobile is important?
Yeah, I think it's a very neglected thing in bodybuilding, especially from me. I probably would have stretched more if I really got down to it, but I did get a lot of body work when I was active and competing.
Do you think most high level pros get body work?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, like the really good ones. Yeah, I mean, the way that you want to think about bodybuilding is like you're trying to reach the pinnacle of what your body can do. And so being able to optimize that means, you know, you have to not just focus on training hard, it has to be, you know, optimal training. Like, are you efficient at utilizing each muscle? Is your diet on track? Like, is the food the right amount? Is it high quality? Is it spaced out well? Are you fueling your workout? And then also your recovery. Like, that's the most neglected part of bodybuilding. Like, are you focused on getting sleep enough sleep,
Recovery.
stress reduction, recovery, stretching, right? Like, if you're trying to, you know, if you're trying to build your chest, but you can't get into the position to actively or efficiently engage your chest, then, you know, what are you doing, right? And if that comes from you being under recovered, not getting body work, or not being able to get in that range of motion, then it's like you're only hurting yourself. So to get to that pinnacle of what your body can do, you have to be worried about all of it.
Yeah.
And even just for the normal everyday person, right? Like, your body gets tight in a lot of ways, and that's why a lot of people's bodies hurt. Like, you sit at a desk all day, your neck hurts, your hips get tight, you know, all these things happen just because you're doing these repeated movement patterns and you're not being more functional and stretching and getting body work done.
So it is important for everyone.
It's important for everyone, yeah. I mean, I think evolutionarily, is that a word?
It is now.
You know, like your body's meant to be very active and, you know, move around a lot. And then as things have developed, you know, you sit at a desk all the time. Your body's not meant to like do that, so it grows tight. And then you lose that range of motion.
It's the habitual things that mess us up. All right, bro, feel everything out again.
Good.
All right, that's pretty much it.